This is actually, it's ironic because you had no clue you were doing this today.
No.
I had no clue you were doing this. Angel didn't know.
No,
and
I'm just kind of setting up for my client today.
You're not even technically employed here.
No.
Like you're just chilling because
this is where I come to be around my family.
Here for the vibes.
Yeah, I tattoo by myself 24/7, so it's very, very motivating and energizing to be around everybody.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your studio?
Pretty much, we got another artist there. One of my homies, he tattoos a few days a week, kind of here and there. He's at another shop partially. But generally it's by myself, about 10 minutes from my house, which is way cool.
Nice.
I literally, everybody that gets tattooed that I tattoo, I feel like it's just fucking, say I'm tattooing you all day, it's just me and you. So it's like, that's my crew is who I'm tattooing. It's like everybody I tattoo, it's like my homies.
Yeah.
So I got to make it like, we make it the funnest time ever. But shit, we go late, we go till 10, 11, 12. I mean, day in and day out. So coming here is like, it's nice. It's so nice.
A little breeze, right?
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's chill.
That's pretty intimate time. Like
It
you got
is.
a whole day with someone.
Oh, I know. You become BFFs. I mean, even if it's like somebody I tattoo for the first time, we start shooting the shit right away and everything. The first few hours into it, we're like, fuck, I feel like I've hung out with this dude for a handful of years. Like,
but it's also pretty tiring, no?
Yeah, kind of. But for me, I'm such a talker. It's like second nature almost.
So
I feel like my confidence is just talking a lot. I'll talk.
Do you do like every day?
Every day.
Every day.
But I do got a pretty good clientele more and more out here, which is nice. But I'd probably say on average, we get about 4 or 5, maybe a handful of new clients a month. So pretty solid, new. But yeah, first hour or two, you kind of get to know each other a little bit, make them feel good.
They do last longer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So where do the new clients come from then? Because because I think of it like
All
personal
over,
training, man.
Yeah.
Because if you're spending the day with someone, like you're kind of capped with what you could do, but you're still reaching new people.
It's cool. I just had a client a couple weeks ago that I tattooed, and I was like, I get, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. And I was like, so do you live in the area? I'll ask him one of the first things. She's like, no, I drove. It was a girl. And she's like, no, I drove from like 4 hours. I'm like, what? I was like, you came from 4 hours? Maybe a little over 4 hours. I was like, where'd you come from? And she's like, oh, it was like Western PA. And I was like, jeez. I was like, thank you so much for coming out. I said,
it's huge.
I was like, how'd you hear about me? She's like, oh, on Instagram. I was looking up artists, to do like a kind of reaper, some flowers around it, cool looking. And she's like, I came across your page. And I was like, yeah, no problem. I was like, dude, that's insane. She came out twice already. And we finished up her whole big upper thigh, big, full day, then another half day to finish it up in a few weeks. All done. It was super cool.
What do you think stands out on your Instagram the most?
I don't know. I try and ask that too. I'm like, why'd you hit me up, or what do you like most that I do, so I can try and push on that more. But they say, a lot of the detail or how dark it is, or dark and light, I try and push a lot. I know they say like black is your best friend for black and gray, so I just straight up just use only black and water. Just what I shade with that's it. So
do you think it goes beyond just like that though? Like there's got to be.
I think now I've told my homies and my tattooer friends and my clients that are I consider my, like Ian coming here yesterday. I've tattooed him for freaking 4 or 5 years out here, and I got a lot of clients I've tattooed for that amount of years out here already that I got sleeved up and down both arms. And I tell them, and we talk about it, and I say even more now than ever, I think it is way, way heavier on their experience with you and just the whole entire show. Like the whole entire, you making them feel comfortable, you being like, you just treat them like they're your freaking family, literally, like they're your dearest friend. And then that makes them feel so much better, especially if they're coming in from like an hour and a half away, which I feel like lately too, it's been neat. We've had people come from like Delaware. I've had a few people kind of come from down by Baltimore, New Jersey. It's like incredible. They make a whole day out of it. And I've even lately had the clients that are telling me like I take the next day off from work too, just so I can chill.
How do you feel about it?
It's surreal. It don't.
Surreal?
It does not feel real at all. It doesn't feel like
Like
man,
it's
I can't believe you chose me to let me tattoo you for one, and then two, it's like when they come to you and they give you their idea and they're like, yeah, that's dope. Whatever you have drawn up for them, it's undescribable. I feel, yeah, it's undescribable.
When you started tattooing, bro?
When I was 16.
16?
Yep.
5 years ago? Could you picture this happening?
No, never. No.
So
No, it's almost insane.
let's take a step back in
Yeah.
the first place,
Yeah.
right? Because you have people even traveling out from New Jersey. Meanwhile, you have a place that you're in right now that you travel to just to tattoo.
And it's cool.
it.
It's cool because then I love coming here. I consider everybody here, Matt, Jay, Angel, everybody my family. And it's like this is my shop crew because I'm a one-man army more or less most of the week. And it's cool because now I'm building up a little bit of clientele here in this area. So then when I come and stay with my friends and Max and everybody, it's like, man, I'm building up a little clientele here, and it's beautiful.
You already know.
Killer.
You already know people are going to travel to come see you. Like,
Yeah, it's amazing. I've even had a few people that I've tattooed here at the shop that journeyed all the way to PA to get tattooed by me there, and then came back here. I tattooed
That's
them here.
great.
It's like killer. It is.
It's like you're growing wings.
Yeah, it feels. It honestly feels. Yeah, feels undescribable.
And this is
Find it.
because of Instagram and the movement and stuff like that.
I think
Like,
so.
you
I think
so,
that
right?
helps out greatly. And then on top of it, going back to just giving them the best experience you can.
Of course.
Making them feel.
You have great energy.
Yeah,
you know what I
you
mean?
too, dude.
Like,
yeah. Everybody here, it's like a recharge.
It's like very
It's like I'm going.
welcoming.
It's like I'm going in my charging port. Like I'm here.
I every time you come by and stuff like that, like in my head, you know how everybody has their own perspectives of people,
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
So
We're also weirdly unique. Like I'm such a ADHD OCD. I got to be here like hours early.
but I love
I got to
that.
be set up. I'm like, it's like almost weird because I asked Jay this morning. I was like, just a little bit ago when I was setting up for my today's client. And I was like, I bet you probably don't see a lot of people have to come in so early and set up a whole thing just for a one tattoo. But it's just my comfort.
So-
It's your thing.
It's my thing.
It's
I gotta be early.
it's why you're even on this podcast. We were sunk a little bit on a podcast today.
Yep.
A little bit of last minute change of plans, and
Yep.
you were just here and
Yep,
like,
just
hey, are
taping
you
up my
down?
machine.
You were literally
yeah.
preparing for the
Yep.
rest of your day, and then we added more to your day.
Real life shit,
I
you know
love.
what I mean?
I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is, but it's just I love being early for everything. When I go down to get my daughter on the weekends, it's just like if I'm there, it's about an hour drive. I get there with about 45 minutes to spare. I could go in, I could get a coffee, a power wash off my car, and it's like therapy to not rush. It's just something about it. I just is like. Ooh, it's either we can spend more time in the tattoo because I had extra energy to kind of think about something that I wouldn't have thought about if I was getting it all ready last second. And it just like last night, I had my tattoo design the day before yesterday put together. Last night, I was line drawing till about midnight on it. And then this morning, it's like ready to go. And then gives me a little bit of extra energy to like, oh, you know what would be cool if I did this out of the eyes on this into the stars or something.
Dude.
It's really neat.
Bro, this is like the opposite of you.
Yeah, I love it.
It's crazy.
It's like,
It's just,
"Whoa!"
and then it's like, it's
I want
wild.
to try that. I want to
Man,
try everything he's telling
and
me.
I can't. It's like I almost can't do anything but that. The only time I cannot have something like drawn or something is if I'm drawing it on them, which I'm trying to do way more.
It's way cooler too. Like, I seen you do this shit, and I'm like,
really
whoa.
even having my good friend Ian. I love him dearly. He's like I tattooed him so much. He's like a family member. But it's like having him come in yesterday is just being able to draw on him is beautiful.
That was impressive.
I couldn't thank him enough. I'm thanking him all day. It's like, dude, I was like, I wish I won the lottery so I could just tattoo you for free. Like Ian, if I could pick anybody to just tattoo and you deserve it, you're such a beautiful soul. I'd just tattoo you.
It'll be
period.
Ian.
Just cover you in fun stuff.
I want to have an Ian.
Yeah, I know. But I have so many
I hope
people
he hears
just like
this
him as well.
actually.
And it's not just Ian. It's like, oh my gosh, I could riddle off a bunch of names for a while, and it's just like all the trust they have is just. I don't feel like it's even like it's. I don't even feel like I deserve to do it on like to tattoo like all the neat designs and random cool ideas with other things drawn in and out. It's like I can't believe they even trust me to do that.
I trust you.
Yeah,
I'll definitely.
So
Hey.
I talked to you for 10 minutes. I trust you.
I
For sure.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's
I think that's another reason why you were. I don't know, man. It's really funny. You set yourself up for opportunities, and I think that you just everything. You know, I had an opportunity. We talked like a couple hours last time.
It's nice,
yeah,
because we're here early, just bullshitting in the back, and it's so nice because then you can, after just one-on-one for a half hour, you can really start feeling somebody out and their energy, and it's like, man, I could just go leave and go hang out with them. You know, that's how you start feeling around certain people.
A lot of clients.
Yeah. They start hanging out. I had my very good friend Xander, Kylie, their dad, Jamie. They all came over a few weeks ago, and I tattooed them a lot for years, and they just come over barbecuing, drinking beers. It's like beautiful. It's like, yeah, you guys are my dear friends. This is for life.
In a world of highly manufactured and processed things, to me, that is a huge deal.
I know, the organic one-on-one to human energy interaction, the whole experience
irreplaceable.
is irreplaceable. It's just like, yeah, it's the whole, then when they showed their friends and it's out and living out in public, oh yeah, I got so and such, and dude, we couldn't stop laughing about when we're saying what we were, and I tried saying I'm part Cherokee, and I said I'm frickin' part chicken. We're fucking dying for like 10 minutes. Just the funny stuff it's incredible. It's a lot of fun. It's always the frickin' the minutes, the hours fly by like shit. Next thing you know, it's 5:30. And it's like 9:45. I'm like, damn, I still gotta go home and draw. I still gotta go home and draw tonight. Oh yeah, it's great. It's really really great.
So you prepared the night before?
I generally do. I used to do like 3-4 days before and stuff, and before the conventions, definitely 3-4 days.
Oh yeah.
I'll have all stencils.
Different sizes.
I'll have multiple stencils all printed off. I got to be the first one there on the loading dock. I got to like power walk around like a nerd. And that's for the conventions, but man, the day in and day out, it's generally about the morning. I'm almost like one day ahead. So say I'm doing my tattoo today on the homie, and I already have it ready to go. I'm working on the next day that morning. So then at night, like I can kind of finish it up a little bit, and it's like done. But then even if something, whatever comes up or something, I can finalize, or it's pretty much done the morning of. And I'm up early at 6 o'clock, so I have hours to be. But man, I love that. I love that cycle of just the day ahead of time is perfect.
No, and like you said,
medium.
the whole from the morning.
Yep.
And until like night, you start thinking different shit.
Oh
so
yeah. Sometimes I'll sit on my
fresh
freaking iPad for hours, and I like to manually find photos. Like 2 days ago, I got done early before I came here. I tattooed only like 4 or 5, kind of something a little more simple. I stayed at my shop. I got all packed up. I worked on looking for the photos till about 10, 11, 12 at night. Got home. We were sharing my girlfriend's car because mine was in the shop. Worked on it all night, got up all morning, worked on it in the morning, and then it started coming to me, like what pictures and photos and hand to use with everything, because my mind, for me, it's kind of hard to let things, to just quit or just stop. Just let your little mind calm and then go back to it the next morning. And I felt I tell Sydney this, it is a huge help, but man, with my ADHD and not letting off on something until it's like done or complete, or I can go to bed and I know it's like, the design's done. You know, sometimes it's best just to, even if you haven't quite figured out how it's going to be, go to bed, and I wake up and I'm like, shit, I just put that together in 20 minutes and it's dope, and I love the way it looks, the whole composition of it. I'm happy.
The confidence in the day.
Yes.
Also something a little bit irreplaceable.
And a fresh eye too.
Yes,
like,
it is.
When you're designing and you burned out.
And you know what I feel like too, Angel? I feel like, and you probably relate to, it's like a big difference. If it's like they give you some ideas, I don't know, it kind of seems corny. But then versus you have it all figured out, what skull and what everything else you're going to use, and you got it, and you feel like, this design actually I've made turned out pretty dope. It just changes your whole entire outlook coming into the morning of the day. You're like, now I can't wait till they get here. Like it's a big
They get what
difference.
they want.
Yep.
You make it on your style.
Yep.
And win-win situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's really, it's so much, it's crazy. There's so much that goes into the recipe of tattooing, from what inks you're using or needle groupings or the person or their
From your
skin or the
mental.
design of their mental.
Yeah.
It's incredible, but it's
crazy.
really, it's very motivating and very charging to be around, you know, everybody that you're good friends with, that you tattoo with, because that's my crew, is, you know, everybody here. I went to like a few other little shops, you know, to guest spot with my homies, like out Western PA, good friend, his shop, just him and his girl and stuff. But other than that, I don't really go to any other shops whatsoever to guest spot, just because my energy and my heart that I pour into the tattoos, I only want to be around the very healthy, positive energy, because it's such a treat and a joy to tattoo. I don't want to just put myself around any funny energy or anything like that. It's very much like a sacred thing. Like, I open up to here.
Yo, to be honest, that's why I ended up working here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I travel a
yeah.
lot, and I was like, I got too much energy.
It was really, really neat how we, a couple years ago, we'll say Jay and I were thinking yesterday how long it's been, like 3 years.
Yeah, how was the
So how it
introduction?
came about, we were in Baltimore. We would do Baltimore convention every year in Philly. We really enjoy the big ones and all the cool motherfuckers we meet from all over the U.S. I feel like I got friends at the Dying Breed, California, all over sprinkled out. It was very, very neat. And it's really cool because I had a cancellation. I remember very well. I was super stoked. It was Sunday. I was working on the drawing. I did not go out. Very, very diehard. I'm not going to bed until I get Sunday's design done. And it was going to be very dope. It was going to be a dude on a dirt bike. I ride motocross. I love dirt bikes and the therapy. It was going to be Bubba Stewart scrubbing a jump. And so very, very realistic, you know, motorcycle and his riding gear and propping it up and everything. Fucking dope. Over a big dirt roller. All the texture and the dirt ruts and everything. I worked on it till 3 in the morning. I get up, I wake up, text message 8:30, the homie and the client that they were going to be rolling down there together. It's like, dude, car trouble, we're not going to be able to make it. So I'm like, motherfucker. And Sydney, or my partner in crime, we dream team. I could not do it without her. No way. All the messaging and everything. It's like she is the true worker behind the scene. I am just the tattooer. And so I'm like, you know what, babe? I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just go for Sunday. Let's go in and get all set up. Like, maybe I tattoo, maybe I don't, but maybe set up and walk around and just fucking enjoy the day. Because every convention, every big convention, I do 3 big days. Friday's a 10-hour, Saturday's a 12-hour, and Sunday I finish up with an 8-hour. Every big convention, every year, it's about 28 hours of tattooing I do to push it as hard as I can. It's like they say you work out to impress your friends. It's like you're tattooing to impress all your friends. Like, we're just trying to impress each other, which is great. But so we're walking around, and I seen Jose's tattoo that he did. I was like, that's fucking insane. There's one of the best black and gray tattoos, period, here. I started looking at it. I started bullshitting with him. Jose is super dope right away. Very down to earth. His brother, I met him a little bit, Chilo. And then next thing you know, we're walking around, Sydney and I, making our rounds, saying hi to our tattooer friends. And then I walk up to their booth, Soul Kraft, and I see Matt there. And
In Baltimore?
bullshitting. Yeah, in Baltimore. And Matt's like, hey, how's it going? I said, good. He's like, hey, if you're looking to maybe book an appointment, we're pretty local, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, man, that's cool. I was like, yeah, I got the day off today. I'm actually not tattooing today, but this is some of my work, you know, on my girl, Sydney, here. And he looks at her leg sleeve and her stomach and stuff, and he's like, fuck, dude, dope. He's like, well, if you ever want to come guest spot and tattoo with us. And I was like, dude, I would absolutely love to, because right away, just like kind of talking to him, the first few minutes, the energy and the feeling and their crew, I could just tell right away, I would be honored to, like, are you kidding me? Like, you'd let me come tattoo and be around this work? Like, when can I be there?
Matt and Jay have a really good sense for that.
Yeah.
I feel like
They catch talent.
they can see the art and they kind of know.
Yes, they can read.
And
yes.
yeah, they read the energy.
Yep.
They read the
and
everything.
I think when you're such a honest, true, down to earth, just true and through man of your words, it's easy to decipher and pick out and see people or see through things. And I think it makes it real easy if you're living the honest.
Well, what's really cool is I think a lot of that comes from like Oscar.
Yeah,
right.
Oscars
To be
to tattoo.
Shout out to OG.
OG,
Nah,
dude. To tattoo with Oscar and be here is, I tell my girlfriend all the time, because that's 24/7 is all we talk about is tattooers, tattooing, tattoos, and appointments. And I was like, dude, tattooing at Oscar here is I get to be with the OG. It's insane. It's fucking unreal.
Did you know about
It's
Oscar
unreal.
before you met Matt and Jay?
No. So it was pretty much like I seen Jose's tattoo really caught my eye, intrigued me. Then next thing I know, I start bullshitting with him a little bit, and I was like, man, he's really fucking nice. Like, so like Jose's like, thank you. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, you're crushing it. And after talking, going over there, meeting with Matt and Jay, then watching, hands behind my back, like watching nicely, like looking at Chilo tattoo and everybody, I'm like, I would be honored to be here to come tattoo with you guys, because we're right in PA. So it's really like, it reminded me of one of those things. It's like, one door closes, like I didn't have a dope tattoo to do that day, another one opens.
But you network.
It was like it was meant to be,
Yeah.
because then I could go talk to him, meet him, we could feel each other out, and we could connect and
that's
network.
very important.
And then it just led to this now. And now I have like made some of my very greatest tattoo friends.
So
It goes beyond that.
it's really I just there's even so much, because like I know answers to things I want to highlight, but because I know you have a whole process to your day, but you still maintain that when you're staying here.
Yeah,
which is what I want.
I have to get up pretty early. Sometimes if it's a late night, like 3-4 in the morning, I'll sleep in till 7-8 o'clock, but generally try and be up by 6:30 so I can be here. I like to always typically be at my shop probably 2 hours early. I generally start at about 11 or 12 o'clock, and I like to be there at least by no later than like 10. So I can be set up, have my coffee, music, cleaning, water the plants and everything. It's just like my own little, warm-up therapy to be. By the time they come in, I got stencil printed off,
So
ready to rock and roll.
But you don't get that like from a hotel though, right? Because
the first few times I came here, I would stay at I think it was called like the Beach Line or something like that, like 10 minutes away. And it was very nice, but it's like you're staying somewhere like at a public nice place. It's cool. But then recently, last few times I've been here, Max and Kelly, my dear great friends, they're like, well, you could just stay with us. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that would be really, really, really nice.
I think that's really cool. Like, that's why
I feel like I just want to be here. I wish I had really almost be here half the week or every other week, like a very part-time solid thing or something, because being able to stay with them, Max and Kelly, is just like, you feel like you're staying and hanging out with your family. I mean it's very nice.
Speaking for everyone here, just even like I think anyone who perceives this like you have home here, right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
at any point.
Yeah, even like rolling in the other morning before I came here and set up the tattoo, just like driving through, I was like, I kind of feel like I'm back at home being in this neighborhood.
Dude, that's
it's
cool.
like I now remember it by heart. It's really neat, but it'd been neat.
Yo, but I want to highlight like all the time that you spend before you're tattooing is like justifying the size of tattoo you do.
Oversized.
Like a lot of people don't see that like what you do in one day, and if you're doing it many days in a week, it's like your training, your planning sustain the level of size and quality that you put out in a day, and I think that's pretty impressive.
I
you know what I
appreciate
mean?
it. I feel like I tattoo about 90% dudes, and they're all giants. It's like David and Goliath in the freaking shop. They're like,
I seen big ass arms.
dude, they're huge dudes.
all
The
the
guy,
time.
Mr. Joe, babe, I'm tattooed today. He's freaking big.
Crazy, and you know what I mean, and that's something that I look at because I tattoo a lot and I tattoo big.
Yeah,
But like if I do that shit every day, I'm gonna run into the incoming traffic. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Preparation, you know what I mean?
It's like mini marathons, really. And I mean, we go. My saying, I go big or go bigger. I love the look of oversized, breaking over halfway down past 3/4.
How many years into the tattoo industry you started developing that mentality of like, all right, well, I'm gonna plan.
I'd say honestly, probably the past handful of years. I had my shop out here in Pennsylvania, East Coast. This October will be 5 years, and I bet I started going just straight, only black and gray for about the past 5 years is all. And
It's changed.
Yes, I'd say getting in, because 90% sleeve clients, it's like, man, if we're breaking over halfway and doing it huge and we leave things open and tie into it and draw it all together, it makes it like we bang the sleeve out in 4 or 5 sessions, typically. You know,
huge, so it's orange.
Big,
you know what I mean?
lines,
Like,
yeah.
no, I mean, like, the reason why I keep saying that, bro, is because I feel like people don't realize how huge these tattoos can be. Like, a lot of people, a tattoo like this, for somebody that is not used to tattooing huge shit, they'll do it in 2 sessions.
Yeah, that's why
You know what I mean?
my girlfriend and I talk about too. A lot of the things I do, I'm like, damn, I'm running myself into the ground. I need to maybe start. We were just talking about that recently. We were talking about it a few months ago, and then we cycled back to it again. That I really would love to start doing, like maybe more of the 2 days on those big ones, because it's hard to get it. You know how it is. It's hard to get in all your texture and overall layers of values and darks and everything in one big pass. It's like very tricky. Sometimes I kind of like the hardcore training before the convention, because that's like just straight up just turn on the heavy metal and just go.
Just chill.
No talking, music in, rock and roll, baby. Grab ink and go. But
I think
pressure.
What you're saying, to your point, because I see you rock some really big pieces some days, is just the hours spent and being able to cover that amount of real estate.
It requires physical and mental training.
Everything.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I tattooed like this yesterday because I don't want to really have to turn him all around and have his arm back like that. I'm like, I want to continue to go because I know when we're going to hit that back part of his arm next time, it's going to just be, I can build up behind that tentacle that I did.
Same thing with Max. You see Max pieces? Max goes like boom,
oversized.
Boom,
and that's dope. That's like, I feel like him and I both go very big with things. And he goes, I look at something, I'm like, Jesus, now I got to go even bigger. But it's so good. It's like you guys sharpen each other.
But you guys exercise your body.
Yes.
In order to maintain the posture.
Oh my gosh.
You guys exercise dieting in order to maintain a clear mind.
Yep, everything.
So there's a whole bunch of shit that goes for that outcome of a great piece. You know what I mean?
You couldn't be any more right. It's as true as it gets.
So then, since we did catch you before your day, because we've actually been on for a pretty comfortable amount of time.
Yeah.
But what are you even working on today?
Today we got, we did, somebody I've already tattooed once here, Joe. Hell of a killer dude. We did the first time, we did a bear. He sent me a handful of things. He sent me like a little bear, kind of like face, kind of not mean or aggressive. Then he sent me like a Nordic kind of compass piece, a bunch of other little things, campfire I think it was, all kinds of little things. And we put together like a really dope bear coming down his arm. His freaking arms are huge. So like a lot of the pieces I do, a couple stencils taped together, oversized, perfect. So we did that on the outside of his arm. And today we scheduled it last time I was here, like we were talking about earlier, like just cycling into having some people here that are solid clients. We were talking last time, he said, hey, let's do the whole inner arm. I said, all right, killer. A few weeks ago, he's like, what if we did maybe like a old skeleton cowboy with like an old revolver, American flag kind of look behind it? So I was like, dude, say less. So that's what I had been working on for the last couple of days. I just finished that up the other day, so we're ready to rock and roll. It would be pretty dope. It would be really cool.
Dude, get
some good clips of it, maybe, too, that,
I mean, we're here right now for the day, because this was totally, I want to emphasize this again, this was totally unprompted.
Yeah.
Like this is, you were, I mean, really cool for coming on. I know cameras are sometimes terrifying.
Yeah. It could be tricky knowing like you're being recorded, but it's like, almost like can't think about it.
Well, no, man. I mean, really, I didn't really have to ask you many questions.
Right. I could ramble freaking like.
Well, I don't even mean for that. I think the cool part about having a conversation in here is just to throw back what we were saying earlier is like it's just pretty natural.
Yep.
We could have had this conversation with no cameras.
Just like we're bullshitting. Yep.
Before your day started today.
I feel like that's like when you get the best things when it's just spur of the moment. When it's like, yo, dude, you want to come do this real quick? Or hey, what do you think of putting this tattoo on right here? Some best things unplanned. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of which, that's why Angel went to go retrieve his client.
I know, mine came in a few minutes ago. Joe did too, yeah.
Yeah, we're getting the wrap-up thing.
Yeah.
But, dude, I just want to thank you for doing this. I mean,
this has been freaking great. It'd be neat to see, the outcome of doing more and everything. It's like one thing leads to another. It's very cool.
Yeah, because, like, your day technically, like, it started, but it hasn't really started.
Right. We got the prep work done. We're all set up. We're ready to rock and roll.
All right, but thanks, man.
Yes,
and hopefully we'll see you again really soon.
Very soon. Yeah, I think I should probably be back. It's another thing Jay and I were just talking about. Probably going to try and schedule to come back. I think in August. August or September. But I don't want to.
Well, now it's recorded, so I'm holding you to it.
Got to hold me to it. Got to be a man of my word, brother.
All right, man.
All right. See ya.